Hey there, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Dev Stream. I'm Zeke, and with me here is Sonata, and today we're going to talk a little bit about 3.8. We know it's been a pretty big update, just kind of big.
Yeah, just slightly big.
Yeah, a couple changes here and there. And we just kind of wanted to, talk a little bit about it and, get a couple games going. So if you are interested in playing a game with us later, make sure you add Vainglory in North America. So capital Vainglory. Add us, and we'll get a private game going later on in the stream. But to start things off with, 3.8. We kind of took everything in the game and revamped it just a little bit. So I want you to tell me a little bit about, what do you think are the big highlights there?
I guess a lot of the highlights are, well, we would try to take steps to address the three tank meta or three captain meta, I guess, where a lot of people were just building full tank and going into each other as tanks, and one side's gonna come out ahead.
Right.
So we're trying to make it so that positioning is gonna matter a lot more now, and by changing how each hero scales in terms of resistances, how items are balanced so that there's less obvious choices and more meaningful decisions behind the items that you're trying to build and the way you're trying to position in a fight.
Right. And, if you guys have any questions about anything, or if you want us to talk about something in particular, make sure you bring it up in chat. I don't guarantee we'll answer everything, but we'll definitely try to answer, a couple questions here and there. So some of the things people are asking are why did you change Stormguard and Stormcrown? And I can go a little bit into that. And one of the big reasons is previously in the prior updates, it was a particularly good item on almost anyone because what helped you clear lane minions, it did a good amount of damage to heroes, and it was also fantastic for clearing the jungle. Now, with the increased cooldown on it, where the damage is a little bit less consistent, it's actually less good for clearing lane minions and kind of geared more primarily toward junglers. But it also allows junglers the opportunity to do a lot of spike damage. So if you hold onto that proc, you're really able to secure last hits against enemy laners or enemy heroes.
Yeah, so especially since we moved towards more health on minions. Well, one reason is to have you really understand your damage to make you feel better, make you feel more powerful. But this also then makes it so that Stormcrown is not as effective as any other offensive item that you're buying to actually clear waves.
Yeah, one thing about it is it does give you a good amount of cooldown reduction still, so it's still a fairly good option if you're just trying to get a little bit more utility out of your kit. So as a jungler, a lot of times you are playing heroes that have a good amount of utility, like you play Glaive, you play something that has a little bit of CC here and there, or something that benefits your team as a whole. So being able to opt into that option, while you might not do as much damage as someone else, you will bring a lot of utility to your team. So yeah, if you guys are interested in playing any games with us, be sure to add Vainglory. We're on the North American server for today, and we'll try getting a game going.
Sounds good.
Yep. Or if we don't have that many people, we'll just get a casual going or something. Either way works. But yeah, I'm gonna start inviting people as people add me, so it should be fun.
Sounds good.
Yep. So in 3.8, big takeaways. There's a lot of changes to things like, tension bow is obviously a big topic right now. A lot of changes to energy costs and kind of addressing a lot of more spammy heroes, I suppose, where some heroes are particularly good at just throwing out a ton of skill shots. You have to basically turn the game into a bullet hell for your opponents. And that is definitely one of the things we're trying to address, where energy is a little bit more of a commodity for your hero, and you want to make sure you're not just burning all of it.
Yeah, so actually, the energy and cooldown changes actually tie into our holistic design philosophy of creating more clear windows of power, where you're able to really kind of see when you're able to take an opportunity to strike at your opponent. This is done also with the increased cooldowns to pretty much all activatables across the board. Some ultimates got increased cooldowns, and we'll still be taking stabs at creating those clear power windows as we move forward, and the reduced max cooldown reduction and limiting energy so that you're not kind of just I guess kept in lane forever by a Celeste or a Scarf who's just shooting A's at you.
Yep.
or creating stars that you can never bypass without tanking half your health. Um, so they'll actually run out of energy if they want to keep you locked in lane.
Yeah, so someone's pointing out 3.A is a little bit laggy for them. That's definitely something we'll bring up with our server team. And, if you can send us any information about that, like what is your device, where are you located, what is your ISP, that will definitely help us track that down. Also, what device you're using. So be sure to send in a ticket to our CS team, and we'll try, helping you out. I personally don't know too much about servers, so I can't personally say much about it, but we'll do our best. So I want to talk a little bit about laning in 3.8. So we've sped up the rate at which lane minions spawn, in addition to making them a lot more valuable. And I want you to tell me a little about what are the goals there are.
So most of the goals are trying to address there is a lack of laning currently, or I guess in 3.7 there was a severe lack of laning where people kind of just shove the wave, leave with their jungler, or I guess jungler who is also half acting as a captain, soaking up gold in the lane, then sharing gold in the jungle. And we're trying to keep laners in lane so they can actually interact with their lane opponent.
Right.
And so a lot of the changes we made there are to incentivize people to actually stay in lane and fight over those, whether it is to deny your enemy from getting those last hits or getting the last hits yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that is incredibly important, right? Being able to, and this is something that we know we haven't gotten perfect on the first release, but it's something that we'll continue to iterate on and kind of tune as the next couple updates roll out. And we are looking very closely at making sure that the game is as good an experience as possible in the coming updates. And this is kind of our first really big step toward that direction. And it might not have landed perfectly, but we will do our best to very quickly fix things up.
Yes.
All right. So we got a full party in here right now. If anyone else wants to play, make sure to add Vainglory on the North American server. The party is full right now, so this game I'm just gonna kick off. But for the next game, make sure to add Vainglory, and we'll see if we can get another game going afterwards. But for now, what kind of heroes do you think are kind of powerful in this current 3.8 meta, or do you feel like everyone kind of has their own fair share of the meta?
Well, I think it's a bit too early to call where the meta is at the current.
No, you must know.
I mean, I think overall the goal was to create this kind of. Oh, I got 35 seconds to log in here, so I'm gonna select a role.
What hero would you personally want to play?
Well, someone wants to play mid, and I usually play mid, so I'm just gonna give them the mid.
All right, you want to play jungle or do you want to play captain?
I'll go bottom and play.
Oh, someone else is going. Oh, Naka's going jungle. All right, I guess I'm gonna play captain.
I'll play a weapon carry.
Sounds like a plan. All right, so as a captain, or let's talk a little bit about our respective lanes, or what we're gonna plan on doing. So as a captain in 3.8, it's actually very important to go kind of toward the mid lane because that's where most of the goal and experience will be located. And looking for opportunities to roam around the map is still very important, but it is a little bit more tricky as, actually let me push this game to live. And you'll actually notice I'm playing on our Mac client, so that's a lot of fun. I've actually been really enjoying playing on a bunch of different form factors. Like I play on my iPhone sometimes, I play on a Mac sometimes, and it's just interesting seeing how there's a lot of parity between the two, or between all of the options.
Yes.
Oh, my keyboard is stuck underneath a monitor. I should fix that. All right. So in this game, I'm going to be playing as Yates, so Naya is playing as Kinetic. We got a Celeste, Arden, and Rez on our team. And on the other side, there's Inara, there's Lance, Idris, Celeste, and Gwen. So looking at these team compositions, kind of what is your game plan?
So, looking at their hero picks, it looks like they're going for a bursty kind of tension bow build.
Okay.
With at least their with their Gwen and Idris picks, they're gonna look to burst down some people. Most notably Celeste or myself.
Right.
So I'm gonna try to either get a Slumbering Husk to negate the burst, or a Metal Jacket if they choose to not go with the tension bow. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how the game plays out.
Yep. So
be careful.
It does look like the enemy team is sending quite a few members of their team towards the mid lane right now. Oh, I've been rooted up. But I have no fear. I missed. No one saw any of that. But yeah, one of the big things is if you are trying to send so many people mid in 3.8, it's actually a little bit detrimental to your team because that means you're going to be losing a lot of pressure in those side lanes, and making sure you're getting a lot of CS in those lanes is as important as getting experience elsewhere. Because now if you're not able to kind of get those lane minions as part of your income, you'll actually be falling pretty far behind in gold. Oh, I'm gonna pull this Lance, taking a lot of damage from me. Gonna play a little bit aggressively right here. And you can see right now we're just kind of trading in this mid lane and trying to do as much as we can on both sides to just earn as much gold as we can. And as for our jungler, he is in bot lane right now.
He is soaking the gold from my wave.
Yep. Ooh, will I be able to get the kill? Oh, I will not. It's close. It's so close. Nice. I'm dodging left and right. I have my healing flask available still. I'm gonna pull this guy in. Going for the kill. Will I get it? It's close. I did not get it. But Celeste was able to pick up a kill because I was able to distract the two enemy heroes, and that is actually very effective. So right now I'm gonna be waiting for Celeste to return to lane. I'm gonna get as many last hits as I can while waiting, so we don't really miss out on too much here. Oh, I forgot to turn game audio on. That is a good point. Aha! Now you should be able to hear the game audio. So sorry about that. It's been a while since I've run these things. Oh, we actually got our healing crystal treant stolen. I'm gonna go look into that a little bit. I believe the enemy heroes are potentially around here. I found an Inara. She is gonna be in trouble. Oh. Haha! Alright. So we were able to take out the enemy Inara. She was able to steal some of our jungle away, and we definitely should have noticed that because I was watching her kill it on the side of my screen. But I was a little bit distracted, I guess. And right now, things are looking pretty even. Gonna see if our Celeste can put a little bit of pressure on them. I'm gonna go for the stun. Will not be able to quite land it. Uh-oh. Run, Celeste, run! Oh, here comes Reza coming in for the kill. What a hero. And I am going to go take out the scout cam. So being able to get control over this mid lane is, as we said, like very important because it does allow you to get both the maximum experience for two heroes and gold. But it does have that extra range minion now, and that does mean it is a little bit more important to make sure that your mid lane is a little bit under control. So I'm gonna head back, pick up a couple items. I love that auto buy. It actually just makes it a lot easier to just walk back to the shop and pick up a little bit more power for yourself.
Yep.
And as we can see in this game, Sonata's doing pretty well in that side lane, playing that weapon kinetic. So kind of tell me what your plan is moving forward from here. How do you, as a side laner, what is your kind of goal?
As my side laner, just because we're playing weapon carry, my goal is to get as farmed as possible. So I'm able to hit that late game, hit that stride, and start kind of bursting down whoever kind of gets in my way.
Right.
But until then, I'm not the best at team fighting. I'm not the best at wave control. But that means that my goal is then to scale into the late game and try to stay safe until then.
Right, absolutely. And you see right there, as the mid laners, we were able to rotate a little bit towards the jungle and get a little bit of extra money for ourselves. There is Inara over there once again, trying to take our crystal treant, so I'm going to go over there and stop her. Hopefully chasing her off just a little bit, dodging out that lance. Will I be able to take this? Oh, she was able to take it from us, but that's okay, as we might be able to finish her off. Whoop. Got her. What's up? Uh-oh. So it appears we cannot hear the in-game audio. I'll try looking into that after this match, but that is definitely something that we should be able to solve. Shouldn't be too difficult, hopefully. But yeah, I'll take a look into that after the match.
So we just hit 5 minutes. River Shop has spawned. This is the time to take advantage, purchase some items, get that power level over your opponent, possibly deny them the possibility to shop.
Whoop, going in for that little bit of harass right there. And this is one of the big things about this is one of the reasons you want to have your captain in mid lane. Being able to make sure that your mid lane carry is able to farm a little bit better is incredibly important, especially as we said with that increased amount of golden experience that is generated out of this lane. So I'm going to do a little bit of damage right there. Going to get stunned up, but not going to be a huge problem. And I'm just going to back off, get a little bit... Ooh, very, very close. Almost got that kill. I'm just going to go in and see if I land on anyone. Oh, will I get her? Got her. Worth it. Nice.
Oh man, going for the turret dives.
Yeah. Hey, gotta do what damage I can. So their Inara is actually level 7, so that means she's actually doing quite well for herself as a jungler. I believe she is actually the highest level in the game at the moment. She's the highest gold on the enemy team too, so doing very well for herself. Gotta back off right here. Lance is chasing me around a little bit. So one of the big things about staying in lane is also being able to pressure your opponents. So if you aren't staying in lane to kind of force damage onto your turrets, it does mean that their mid laner or their other laners can rotate around the map a little bit more easily, leading to kind of a little bit of a farm disparity. So right here, I'm just going to get as many last hits as I can. And let's see what happens. So getting that last hit. So I'm level 7 now. I got quite a bit of gold under my belt. And I definitely want to see what I can do with it. Oh, there's Inara again. So she definitely is looking for a gank on us or something. Oh, I got this Celeste. That's good. Let's see if we can follow this up with a kill. It's very close. One more hit. One more hit, maybe. I can do it. Oh, the fountain comes out. Will this be enough? We have the Reza here. Reza finishes her off. And now we're going for this Lance. Should be able to do a good amount of damage right here. I'm just going to go for... Oh, I whiffed. Unfortunate. That has some good rotations coming out from our team. Arden was able to rotate down to a little bit of assistance, even though he was fairly low on health. But we have an Adiendris standing right outside the door. What is he up to?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
He says hi. I'm not sure what he's here for, but we can only assume terrible, terrible things. Alright, but in any case, so I do have my scout cams available. I definitely want to get some deeper into the enemy jungle, just to kind of keep track of where their Inara is. So we do have two
Whoa, there's an Inara right
here. Oh, that was a very nice escape from Inara. She was able to jump over onto the Crystal Treant to kind of put a little bit of... Hello? Gonna go for this stun. Oh, I whiffed, unfortunately.
Oh!
The plays.
I'm chasing this.
I'm going in.
Oh god.
Oh, she's
outplaying
us.
No, not like this.
But she has overextended herself just a little bit. She probably should not have jumped in that last time, but we will be able to get a Celeste most likely, unless Sonata gets taken down. But we were able to pick up a couple kills, so a lot of action happening around the map right now. And it does look like our jungle is quite available for us at the moment, and it's something we can definitely look into clearing, potentially giving it over to our jungler. Reza does seem to need a little bit more gold. Has he been sticking around in bottom with you, or because it does look like his jungle is all up?
He's been bottom a few times. I think he actually wanted to pass red buff to me, but my in-game sounds are not connected to my mic, so I can't hear any of the pings that are going
got me a Lance. Got me a Lance. Oh, Lance ran away. All right. So right now, we are cleaning out a couple scout cams and just trying to keep pressure here. There's Gwen over here. Oh, I missed. I'm going to block for you. It's okay. I did not need to block for him. All right, I'm just going to back off real quick. I'm out of energy, so I'm not able to do too much. And my ultimate is on cooldown, so I'm just going to run back over to lane. And right now, there's a bit of gold disparity, about 4,000 gold. We have quite a few kills on the opposing team. So we're doing pretty well for ourselves at the moment. And yeah, you can see right there, Celeste is low on energy, so she's not really able to clear jungle camps as effectively. But let's see what she picks up. She does have an energy battery. So she is going to be able to sustain herself a little bit better than before. Alright. So, one of the big things in this 3.8 update too that might be a little bit underrated at the moment is the ability to kind of do split pushes. And so now, could you tell me a little bit about like how that works?
Sorry, I'm trying to chase Anara. I
All
just
right,
missed what
fair
you
enough,
said,
fair enough.
but I heard split pushes.
Split pushes. Tell me about how split pushes work.
So split pushing happens when I am an AD carry. No, I'm just kidding. I generally you're just trying to put pressure on the map, and Gwen's dead.
Is
Oh,
she
Gwen's
though?
not dead. Oh, I misjudged.
Oh, but Rez is going in. Rez is going in. Will this be the kill? That's the kill. Goodbye. Now she's dead.
So I think we're increasing the amount of options you have to push. You know, because there's 3 lanes during the game, believe it or not. Um, as Blackclaw makes his home the mid lane, generally a lot of pushing ends up happening in mid lane, and this kind of takes away the choice, you know, of which lane you want to actually push. But if you see in this game, we're actually already at their armory turret at 11 minutes into the game, and mid turret hasn't even fallen yet. So you know there's a lot more viable strategies into deciding which lane you want to push and where you want to put your pressure now.
hmm And that's a really important thing, especially because the siding turrets are a little bit less durable than the mid lane turrets. Being able to properly judge, like, hey, this is kind of the place I want to. This is the lane we have pressure in, and we can kind of let one hero kind of put a lot more pressure and damage onto your opponents is really important. I'm gonna go for stun on this guy, and that's a kill. Um, so if you are able to have one hero that is particularly strong and the rest of your team is like even or a little bit weaker, it's actually very good to draw pressure away from the rest of your team by having the really strong hero kind of push a single lane and just keep forcing enemies to react to them. Whoop. Ooh, that was very nice. Hello. Nice.
Oh, I hit.
So things are going pretty well for us at the moment. And yeah, you can see like because Sonata has managed to take out most of the turrets on the side lane, we can very easily rotate to other lanes to kind of put a little bit more pressure on the map. But also, if we do find an opening, oh, the Inara plays.
She can steal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if steal is the right word, but she took it. I'm running.
Sorry,
All
there's
right.
a lot of juicy farm bottom, so I went back there.
All right, why don't we go? Oh, there's an Inara here. Got her.
Oh, that's a lot of people though.
You should save me.
Oh God. Oh no.
Uh-oh. I should not have ulted. I was trying to ult for the barrier, but I was a little bit too late, so probably not gonna be helping you right there.
It's alright.
It's alright. No worries. Alright, we're gonna push the side lane out a little bit. So one of the big things if you are split pushing is making sure you have proper vision, and we didn't really have any scout cams down. So now I was able to get jumped on pretty easily right there. But this time I'm gonna drop a scout cam right over here. And potentially look into whoop, that triggered my pulse weave.
So if you look at that Celeste, the Celeste is actually out of mana, which means she can't offer as much pressure as she would normally be able to. So we're actually able to make a decision on that and engage onto the Idris, where Celeste can't offer too much help.
That's right. So Celeste was able to drop maybe a Helio or two, but you can tell right now since she doesn't have any energy, it's actually whoop, that was close.
It was.
Yep.
But you can actually play around energy costs now, where if your opponents are making the choice of staying before recharging on some energy, then you're actually able to play around the fact that they don't have access to as much.
Yeah, and that's actually really important because being able to kind of run someone out of energy is now increasingly important. Whereas before, a single clockwork or something would basically keep you topped off for pretty much the entirety of the game. And now with these increased energy, or the reduced amount of energy that those items provide, it's actually very possible to, in a siege, run out of energy, or on the defense, run out of energy, allowing your opponents to get a little bit of a leg up on you.
Ow.
Taking a lot of damage over there. Might want to get some defense.
Defense? What is defense?
Ooh. Able to get that kill.
Oh, we are getting...
I give you a little bit of a barrier.
Oh God. Alright.
Celeste's pretty low on energy. I might be able to get a pick off on her. Oh, nope. Probably not going to happen. But we can stun this Lance and potentially get a kill here instead. Oh, that's a kill. Alright, well done. There's a lot of minions down in
Ow.
that bottom lane. So one of the things that might be a little bit underrated too is how much lifesteal is valuable now, because since minions now have an increased amount of... well, let me see if I can deal with this Inara real quick.
I'm here to support you with very limited amount of health. I would not chase Inara through the jungle.
Hey, there are no jungle camps up, so that was the opportunity.
I am also the opportunity for her to get a lot of gold.
Right. So one of the big things about this update too is lifesteal. Because lane minions are now purely health, the amount of lifesteal you can get off of them is actually increased. So if you do have Eve of Harvest or a Poison Shiv or Serpent's Mask, it is a good opportunity to increase the amount of gold you have relative, or the amount of health you have very quickly in a lane, just by kind of being around there. Alrighty. Someone's asking, when can we buy a new Pings with Ice? I actually don't know the answer to that. I think that's something that Adiandris might be able to answer. Whoop.
Oh, that's an Idris.
That is an Idris. That was a fun.
Oh, jeez.
I will.
Oh,
no. Oh, no.
Oh, I saw it too late.
I missed.
She used her ult preemptively to speed up towards me, even though I had vision on her.
Some good damage over there. Let's see if we can make anything happen. Looks like Inara is actually pressuring that side lane a little bit. And that's actually going to be a very effective tool, because since we're sieging as 4 in the mid lane, and our kinetic is currently dead, it does mean that there's an opportunity for her to... Whoop, can I get a pickup? Nice. That was interesting. Did not expect to get that kill.
So there's a huge wave pushing in top, so I cannot join you guys mid as of yet.
Yep. Oh. This Inara is doing work. Let's see if I can get that pull. No, I missed. She is just jumping in left and right, and that is definitely how you want to play Inara, like a very slippery hero. And given the opportunity, you are able to very effectively kind of juke around your opponents. But as long as if you're playing against her, just be very wary of what treants are available for her to jump to, because that will definitely impact how a team fight plays out. So right now, looking at the scoreboard, Sonata is definitely leading the pack with gold, but the enemy team is actually a pretty substantial amount of gold behind, since we were able to do a lot of pressure on them early on in the game. A lot of damage being done right here. I'm going to go for the pull, and that is some kills for us.
There's a Gwen flanking on the side.
Yeah, one thing we could do is actually press up, if we press up middle lane, and then go for the side lane push. That's actually a very effective way, since we do have minions over there.
Oh no! Oh no! Run! 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 Oh no!
I gotcha. Don't worry.
Oh, she still wants me. Oh, geez.
I pulled her. It's okay. Boom. I don't have my pull up, but I will pretend I do. Put a little bit of fear into that Celeste.
Ow.
So right now, given our team composition, it's actually it'll probably be really effective if Reza goes for a side lane push, since he is able to do some pretty good damage, especially in those 1v1 situations.
Unfortunate.
So close, so close. I'm just gonna run on out of here.
Oh, jeez.
Go for that recall.
Time to disengage.
Absolutely. Can we explain the Crucible nerf? Crowd control is a big issue now. Would you like to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah,
so why do we change the cooldowns of defensive items to be a little bit longer?
So we changed the cooldowns to, well, this was brought up in the beginning of the stream, to increase the power windows of which you can play around. So, you know, Crucible is a cooldown that you will now have to actively think about playing around. Similarly to, say, an Ardent Gauntlet, right? Like, so Ardent Gauntlet is 2 minutes almost worth of cooldown, whereas Crucible was able to pretty much block 3 Ardent Gauntlets worth in one Crucible. So it's really about playing around the cooldowns and trying to get the oof, didn't get it. Trying to get the cooldowns that matter against your opponents,
Mm-hmm.
and really just playing around. Oh, sniped him, got him.
Yeah, so basically making it so that if you do see your enemies use a crucible, it's not just oh they sit back for like 30 seconds. It's actually like okay that's a very valuable cooldown to burn, and they don't have the opportunity to use that again quite as quickly. So that if you do have something like a Catherine or something like an Arden, you're not just constantly being like okay my ultimate got blocked again, my stun got blocked again, and now there's a little bit more ability for those. Oh, huh. I wonder. I'm not going to win this. Oh. There's a little bit more opportunity for those abilities to land effectively.
Yeah, so you'll actually have to play around, abilities now instead of being like, well, I have this button that negates your ability.
Right.
So you'll still have that button. It'll just be up less frequently.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to really make big plays, but you're not able to really neuter any
Oof.
one particular hero.
Yep. And that is definitely the case. You can see right here there's a really big team fight happening. I'm going to see if I can jump in on anyone. Oh, I missed.
I am splitting bottom.
Is that a kill? Ugh. That was a really nice skedaddle. Blocked my pull. Wow. That is very impressive. Not something I see very often. I grabbed a minion. Yeah, you can see right now, with us drawing so much pressure into the top lane, it gives Sonata the opportunity to kind of split in that bottom lane a little bit. I am gonna just peace on out of here.
Yep, and I'm going the fabled no defense build.
Very effective, sometimes.
I'm purely relying on my positioning to carry me throughout the match.
And it can work pretty well. If you feel like there's not that many opportunities for the opponent to jump on you, going more heavy into defense is actually quite powerful. So regarding the crowd control, someone is saying basically it's encouraging chain stun comps, which is a feature of triple tank meta. Just a thought, it's pretty oppressive. Would you like to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So the items nowadays, actually, if you try to go triple tank, you'll quickly find that you don't have enough damage to really beat the enemy team. And if you don't have enough damage, it doesn't matter how much stun you have, you're not going to win the game. So it's really about playing around, a mixed team composition. It's similarly, let's say, for instance, if a certain type of damage was broken, let's say weapon, but if you then just have your whole team build armor, that comp isn't nearly as strong as it first may seem.
Yeah, that is definitely the case. So if you are trying to build a much more CC-oriented composition, it's actually going to be increasingly common that you will find yourself unable to kind of deal the damage even after you have all the CC down. There will, of course, be some heroes or some compositions that might be a little bit better oriented towards that, but that is definitely a direction that we are aiming to go, where if you are trying to go very heavy into those crowd control abilities, you will probably be lacking a little bit in the damage department.
Yeah, and I mean, there's always ways to play around crowd control as well, where currently I am, playing the no defense build, where I'm strictly using my positioning to play around the enemy CC. It is the high risk, high reward kind of thing.
Absolutely.
That is bad positioning on my part. Good thing I have a flask.
That's okay, I gotcha.
Thank you.
So there's actually a huge minion wave pushing in the side top lane for us, and that will definitely put a little pressure on us. So we should probably just back out of here. We don't have too many teammates.
There's not much to take here.
Yep, nothing left to take.
I'm gonna put a scout cam in the middle of the lane so I can see them if they're chasing out for me. I'm gonna try to steal as much jungle as I can before leaving.
Someone's asking how big is Super Evil. You can actually get a good picture of that by going to our website. SuperevilMegacorp.com, I believe, is the site. And we have a Shinkaigen here.
Oh no. I've been spotted.
Yeah, this game should be done in, say, like 3-4 minutes. Alright, Shinkaigen has offered to help us fix our sound issues, so he is a hero. Oh, he's also offering to bring us cake. We can have cake later, thank you though. I feel like it'd be really bad if I'm just sitting on stream eating cake. Probably don't want to do that. Trugo says hi. He says hi back. Sounds good. So someone's saying.
Oh jeez. Oh, I don't want to be here.
So this is actually a big thing. Someone's saying, "Hey, there's ambient gold auto buy. We're making VG like too beginner friendly," and that's not really the case. So the thing about auto buy is it's not really a matter of whether or not it makes the game like too easy or whatnot. It's more of a we're not really testing you on how well you can navigate our UI. And we'd rather have you be more focused on controlling your hero and making sure you're doing as well on the hero as possible, as opposed to being like, hey, I'm really good at navigating this shop.
Yes.
The fun of the game is not really about how quickly can you buy an item. It's more about how well can you control a hero, and that is kind of what we want to emphasize.
Yeah, I think I like to make the analogy of, we could make it so every time you last hit, you have to put your phone down, go bake a cake, and compare how good of a cake your cake is to the enemy's cake.
Hey, my cake's pretty good.
Well,
just saying.
You would win that matchup then.
All right, so looking at this matchup, so in this game, we can see Sonata did a fantastic job of CSing. He has 205 minion kills. Celeste has 160 something. Arya has 140 something. And the other team, this is actually where most of the gold lead has come from. Kills don't actually give you a huge amount of gold. It's more put pressure on the opposing team. And you can see like we basically just kind of out CS them across the board, which kind of led to a pretty big gold deficit on their side. And in this update, it's definitely a very big thing to be able to get that CS properly, because it just will grant you so much more gold than before. So I'm going to swap back over to us on camera. Hello there. But yeah, so that was the first game. Let me see if I can mess with the audio a little bit over on my end. I think I have some ideas on what we could do. Let's see. GG.
Oh, I only got 1G. Oh.
Oh, well, Sonata's typing skills need some work, clearly.
But I got the exclamation mark.
I'll take it. I'll take it. So yeah, I'm gonna look into this audio issue real quick. And in the meantime, oh, we got Shinkaigen here again. Maybe he'll fix the audio issues. I'm thinking I'm just gonna restart the client and see what happens. Should I do that? That might do it. Let me just max. Oh, I have to restart. Okay. Things that Shinkaigen knows that I don't. Oh, I hear it now. Hello.
So Left Spectres was the resident in the game, and he was sticking around bottom to give me the weapon buff. But so in this patch, weapon buff early has been tuned down a lot. So actually, I would actually rather the jungler take it so that they can get further ahead,
right?
Rather than I take it and I'm not able to push my lead as much, given that I get a free buff.
Right, and that's actually very important, right? Because it's kind of up to we want to make sure the jungler feels like they are able to keep in parity or a little bit ahead in terms of levels and gold. So making sure that your jungler is the one that gets the majority of the jungle is actually quite important. Otherwise, they will fall behind, and then it's just like, okay, yeah, you have one really strong hero, but if your opponents have two, it makes it kind of rough.
Yeah, I mean, even if I hit late game build earlier, if that is at the cost of now we're playing a 4v5, I'd rather we play a 5v5 where I'm not as much weight is put on me, and then suddenly now I'm capped out on gold, and I'm not getting any stronger.
Yeah, of course there can be some team comps built around like, hey, there's one person that is kind of carrying the team, but that shouldn't be every game, and that should kind of be in like more coordinated play. Let's get some more people in here. I found John Cena. I'll take it.
Dang, play the theme song.
Yeah. So I'm inviting a couple more people into this match, and we'll get this going real soon. As I said earlier, if you want to play with us, make sure you add Vainglory on the North American server, and we'll try getting you into the game. Someone's asking about Stormcrown Tension Bow. So we talked a little about Stormcrown earlier, where Stormcrown is now more dedicated towards the jungle role, because it is doing that more proc-based damage where it charges up every 4 seconds now. as compared to before where it was just like constant DPS. This also means that yes, you can do a little bit more of a bursty build with it, but whether or not that's the most effective is kind of up to you. And it is a little bit more oriented toward utility since it does give more CDR. And yeah, Gilgamesh in chat is saying, I don't see how Ambient is like kind of beginner friendly. True gold is down, and that's definitely the case where the Ambient gold is now still active play. You have to be in the lane to earn it. Whereas before, you just kind of got that for free by being in the game through trickle gold.
Yeah.
And that actually does make a very large difference.
Yes. So if you're good at last hitting, you'll see that gold differential start to increase as we did last game, where
Right.
I had maybe 40 CS then the second place, and a lot of gold is put into those last hits. So if I didn't last hit all those minions, I would have 70% less gold.
Right. And that's definitely very important. So making sure you do get those CS is going to definitely make the difference between how powerful you are.
Yes.
All right, let's see. I get one more person into this matchup and see how it goes. All right. Oh,
Well,
one person has hopped out, so I'm gonna get someone else real quick. How this guy? Alrighty. So someone was asking about tension bow. Kind of explain the logic through that one.
yeah, so tension bow we've repurposed as an item. So it used to be like the kind of the cheese item. You pick it up to try to kill your opponent or surprise your opponent, and then get an advantage from there. But then it would kind of fall off late game. It kind of feels bad for an item to just become useless as the game goes on.
Fair enough.
So we're trying to increase the amount of.
Oh, someone hopped. Oh, you. What?
What?
Oh, someone hopped out.
It was definitely not me.
That's okay. Well, we will do some adjustments and see.
I think I may need to get re-invited.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Interesting. So we'll get the game started in just a little bit.
Yeah, so back to the tension bow. So tension bow has been repurposed as the kind of like the burst weapon final item. Kind of what is the final item in a build for a carry would be a pierce item against the people who have now built defense around you.
Right.
So you want to decide between either tension bow or bone saw to then pierce the opponent's armor. Last game I was kinetic and I went with a bone saw build.
Okay.
Oh, it is open. I will take mid.
I'll play captain once again. I like playing captain. It's a lot of fun.
Sounds good. Let's see.
How about I play this Lorelei? I'll play Lyra.
Sounds
I haven't
good.
played Lyra in a while.
I will play the scarf.
Yeah.
Scarf?
Sure, if you want. But yeah, going back to the previous topic a little bit, just kind of continue your thoughts on that. That's not Scarf.
That is not scarf. I made a last-minute elemental decision. Lightning beats fire.
If
Actually,
you say so.
they're in the same chi as you see from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
Really, is Scarf different from Varya? I don't know. So,
All right then.
there you go.
All right then. Whatever you say. All right, tension bow.
Tension bow. So tension bow now will scale with the game. It is the burst piercing item, whereas bone saw is the consistent DPS
Piercing item.
piercing item.
Yeah.
So bone saw will shred more armor. That is just hands down that it will do that. Bone saw will give you surprise hits on your opponent as it has always. But if you're more of a consistent DPS person, say like Kinetic, who wants to keep auto attacking because her passive is really oriented to auto attacks.
Right.
So I went with then the bone saw build so that I can just keep auto attacking, keep getting maximum damage on my perk, maximum damage per auto attack. Whereas I don't want to wait every 6 seconds. I want to just kill you.
Right.
So as you saw with the enemy team, they actually had multiple bone saws and they weren't able to burst me down because in the 6 seconds they have to wait, and after they get their burst, I'm able to put so much damage where they don't even get another 6 seconds to live.
Yeah, and that's definitely very important. So if you do get tension bow jumped on by a bunch of tension bows, then one of the good things to do is kind of re-engage, because for 6 seconds you are going to be doing more damage, assuming you are at item parity. Whoop. I am being...
Wait a minute, that's not Lorelei.
I said I was switching a Lyra. I also had a
No,
last second, not really elemental, but change of heart on the hero I wanted to play.
He went from elemental to non-elemental.
That's right. So doing a little bit of damage over here to this Finn. I'll be putting a little bit of pressure into that mid lane. Just kind of get as much CS and healing as possible. You just went ham.
I went ham.
That was a little bit too aggressive for me.
It's alright. You have a heal. Just sustain me.
I will. That is the goal.
Thank you. Oh no! What the? Alright, I dodged theirs and got yours. Worth it.
Hey, that's a pretty good counter. He knows exactly where you want to be. That's pretty smart. Oh, I've been pulled in.
Oh, got it.
Oh, aha!
Alright, we're gonna get H on this. They just use their cooldowns.
It's true, and that is the one thing you want to look for. So, being able to take advantage of enemy cooldowns being down, one of the things that we kind of touched on earlier in the stream. It's very important. But yeah, you can see like in this matchup we're just kind of trading fairly evenly, and both trying to just basically maintain as much gold and experience as possible. We do have a Jewel coming in over here, and along with the Reza.
Oh, Reza's going in. Oh, Jewel's going in.
Oh, I failed to block it. A lot of damage coming down over here. Reza's
Bingo
okay.
doing the damage. But we're doing the damage back.
Oh, take that. Take that.
Oh,
You are taking the damage.
I'm not gonna risk this. Try to freeze my wave if you can.
Well, I'll do my best. Idris is here. I'm gonna slow that Jewel down just a little bit. Not quite enough. But yeah, I mean, if we like, there are a lot of items that have been changed in this update, and you know, as I said earlier in the stream, like we are constantly looking at seeing what else we can adjust to kind of make things feel as good as they can be, because you know we don't expect to get everything right on the first try, but we'll get as close as we can. So you can definitely expect more balance changes to come in future updates that will kind of address any pain points that are currently being felt in this current update.
So there's a comment about how solo queue might not understand to not take your jungler's jungle, and would you like to elaborate on that?
Yeah, so one of the big things is in previous updates it was very common for laners to go and take the jungle. Now if you are trying to take the jungle farm away from the jungler as a laner, unless you have like some incredible wave clear and you're very easily able to roam, you're actually probably losing out on experience overall throughout the map. Both experience and gold throughout the map for your team if you are just trying to take the jungler farm consistently. So trying to maximize the amount of gold for your team and kind of keep power balance across the team without giving up too much map pressure. You do want to make sure your jungler is getting the majority of that jungle.
Yeah, so if you saw, they just left lane to get blue buff, but they lost maybe 3 or 4 minions.
Yep.
Which is a lot more gold than that blue buff actually gives.
Right, and there's no one in mid lane, so like it's not like their jungler was getting anything. So as a team, they probably lost out a little bit there. Even though they themselves might be a little bit more powerful, net, it's actually probably a little bit weaker for them. Interesting choice.
Well, I hit. I don't have the damage. I am I'm a late game carry.
That's okay. We work with those. So right now they were able to shove in towards us a little bit, but there's nothing for them to really take.
Yep.
And what they should be doing right here is trying to put a little pressure on us as we try to get these last hits here.
Oh no, I'm bad. Oh no, everything's going wrong.
Oh no, so now I just missed all the CS.
I got this. Oh, I didn't get it. I'm getting this one.
Are you though?
I got it,
okay,
I
you got it. There we go. Alright, there's a Jewel coming to gank us at the moment, so gotta be a little bit wary of that. Pin is something we have to watch out for is definitely that right there.
Oh, is that a CP Jewel or is that weapon
Yeah,
Jewel?
it's a CP Jewel. She has a Shatter Glass, so quite powerful.
Oh jeez.
I gotta watch out for that.
I was just checking items. Forgive me. Oh no.
Oh.
Alright, I'm okay.
Are you though? You look pretty not okay.
I've seen better days.
Alright, so I was able to stop Jules' jump. See if we can do a little bit of damage. So close to getting killed right there, but not quite able to pick it up. Just a little bit more would have done it. But we do have a Catherine roaming in towards that middle lane. Something we do have to watch out for. I'm gonna go pick up a couple items. We did lose the top lane turret, so that's a little bit unfortunate. John Cena is kicking our butts.
Ow.
Something to watch out for.
I am leaving for home.
Alright. Will Reza be able to pick up that kill? One more hit will do it. Yeah, he does get it, but he might be going down right there. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of CS for myself. So, as the captain, it is still good to roam around the map as necessary. Kind of pick up maximum goal and experience for your team. But for the early parts of the game, staying near mid is probably your best bet, since that is where you'll pick up the majority of your goal and experience in the early game. So for now, I am going to sign because no one's here. So to get maximum gold for my team, picking this up is important, as I miss all of the CS because I'm not good at CSing.
At least you got the XP.
Yep, at least I got the XP. And I get a little bit of the ambient gold, which is nice. So one of the big things about ambient gold, now that it's kind of given if you miss a CS, is it's increasingly important to be able to push your opponent out of lane completely, because that will completely deny that ambient gold to them.
There are 4 opponents in the middle.
That is okay. I'm going to push up this side lane a little bit and see if I can do anything over there.
Oh, Reza's going in. He's doing the deeps.
Alright, I'm going to push up this side lane and try denying a little bit of CS to the enemy team. Actually, I'm just going to see if I can do some damage here, because why not? No one's here to defend it. Haha!
It's a lot of lost gold for them.
The captain split push.
Oh jeez. Oh, I'm so dead. I didn't. Oh no! Don't kill me.
Whoop!
Don't kill me.
So they did send 2 heroes up here to kind of defend that, which is very reasonable. We do have Idris back here now, so I'm gonna just share a little bit of gold with him and back it off. And then head straight back into that mid lane. Let's see. Yeah, gold for missing CS. Yes, but you overall lose gold compared to previous updates. Ah, hello there. Can we get this kill? Yeah, we do. So they were a little bit over aggressive there. Just kind of got the engage on them. You do get a little bit of gold, but now since the trickle gold has been reduced from 5 gold per second to 3 per second, you're actually net getting less gold than you were before if you're not able to actually pick up those CS or those creep kills.
Ow.
So you could probably go farm the side lane for a little bit, and we can kind of hold mid if as necessary.
I'm actually gonna just swing on bottom. There's no one there.
Go get the heal, Sky. I know you want it. Okay, she doesn't want the heal. Alright. So right now I'm level 8, which is a pretty good pace. If you haven't noticed, we actually did speed up the rate of experience for the early levels at least. Though it does take a little bit longer to hit maximum level. What's the purpose of reducing gold trickle in this update? So the reason we reduced the gold trickle a little bit was to kind of emphasize the importance of... This does not work against Lara. I don't know why I did that. Is to kind of emphasize the importance of last hitting and kind of differentiating the skill between players.
Oh, not enough damage.
Where if you are good at last hitting, we want you to really be able to showcase that by getting a significant gold advantage over your opponents. Whereas before, about 50% of your gold did come from just passive income. Now only about 30% of it does come from that. So if you are able to CS properly, you'll actually get very, very far ahead, which is quite good. And that's definitely something we wanted to emphasize. Alright, there's a Ringo.
Oh, jeez. That is, oh, he missed, unfortunately.
So let's see. The enemy team it's mostly Crystal. They do have Ringo that is
no,
going
Reza.
weapon.
Reza is Dunzo. Oh, he's not Dunzo.
He was able to survive.
He was able to survive for now.
So
he might die. He is now dead. And now I am probably also dead. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Unfortunate. Oh, but you pick up the kill on
I got this. I am the team carry now. Haha. Oh, missed that CS. It's okay. So I'm out of energy now. And that's definitely one of the things, like, if you kind of just use your abilities willy-nilly, then energy does become a problem. Yeah, as you can see, I am playing on the Mac build that we have. You can, if you're interested, you can go check out the cross-platform site. If you want to try out the PC or the Mac version of Vainglory, it's actually very smooth. I've actually quite enjoyed playing on it. In addition, like if I'm not at home, I love playing on my mobile devices. But
Ow.
if I am, then being able to play on PC and Mac is actually really nice. Ow.
I'm probably gonna need a Slumbering Husk this game against the Jewel.
That is reasonable. She does do quite a bit of damage. So this is a much lower kill count game, and the gold's actually very even between the two teams.
Oh, she has a Dragon's Eye. Want to mess with that?
Then no messing with that, indeed.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh gosh. All right, that was close. That Jewel
You okay?
just...
You're okay.
Oh no, she wants to stab people. Their crystalline damage. Oh my god, grenades. Grenades for days.
Yeah, they're not that strong.
We did nerf Grenade Lighter. But still pretty good. Oh gosh, oh, I'm dead.
Oh shoot, I should have used Crucible for you. I used Fountain instead. Whoops, my bad. Alright, let's move these items around a little bit.
It's time to get some shield.
Oh no! Boom. So yeah, you can see the mid lane is a little bit tougher. So even though our opponents are doing quite a bit of damage to it, they might not be able to take it down. Got the Varial to kind of chase people off a little bit. It's good to have. Let's see. So for those of you guys who don't know, this is Sonata. He is one of our gameplay designers over here at Super Evil Megacorp. So he's just joining me today to talk a little about the changes that we've made in 3.8, of which there are quite a few. Quite a few changes. Hey, you don't need that heal.
Now I do.
Well, now I don't have it. Too bad.
Mistakes are made.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh no.
the jewel.
The sneaky steal and to jump out.
Alright, so we could have like someone like Sky do a little bit of split pushing, but their Ringo is actually quite powerful right now, so I might actually be interested in picking up a little bit more armor just to kind of soak up damage from him.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Oh no. Oh no. That's so much damage. They
He is
flanked
dead.
us. Oh no. Are you okay?
I'm totally fine. No worries, no worries.
It's okay. We're getting the split push on. And
It's true.
Idris apparently wants a team fight.
I'm going in.
Alright, we're going in. Oh, the port out of yours.
Haha! Haha! Haha!
That's not the portal he wanted.
The trick!
Wait! He almost made it out.
That was almost awesome. If he went into both portals, that would have been amazing.
The double portal for the immediate escape.
Yep, that would have been like next level strategies right there.
So we're gonna trade. Oh, they got Black Claw.
That was unexpected.
That was very
So,
unexpected.
That's what happens when you don't have good vision control.
We'll take the mid, but we'll lose the Black Claw and bottom turret.
Yep, so that was a really good play from them. Really heads up. Just being able to kind of take advantage of the fact that we didn't really notice that they were even there.
This Jewel is slightly overextended.
That was a very poor portal from my end.
It's alright. Oh, that Lyra's porting our Reza back into the fight.
Ooh, that was close.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's not a good place to be. Jewel
Alright,
puts
so
out-
that was a really good play coming out from the other team. Whoop. I don't know about that.
It's okay. They can't kill me yet.
Alrighty.
Ow.
So right now, the goal is still very even, but in terms of like map rotations, the other team is doing quite well. So it's something we definitely have to watch out for. Let's see. Their Ringo is definitely the biggest threat, but they are pretty powerful in other regards. Gold Oak is being started off.
So they're all
Ouch.
a bit low right now, and Ringo's top. So this is actually a pretty good opportunity to try to take a ghost swing.
Yep. Oh, I just ported out the jewel. She jumped away.
All right, let's. Oh, well, I guess we can go deep.
So right there you saw I blocked the Catherine ultimate, but because my Crucible is on a pretty long cooldown now, I'm not going to be able to block the next one as easily. Oof. Oh no! I took her portal on accident.
Oh no, am I going to be the only one left?
Alright, it's up to you. You have to,
Oh,
to save our team from destruction.
Well, this is just put some vision down in case they want to do anything sneak.
Someone's asking, is the game laggy or is the stream video laggy? The game itself, it looks fine to me playing it, so it might just be something on the stream side that we're having issues with. Let's see. Someone says, not being able to use skins on PC. That is not an issue I'm personally aware of, but I'm going to go check in with the rest of the team and see if they is something that they are aware of after this. Let's see. So the enemy team is potentially doing Ghost Wing. Nope.
Oh, they want to secure our blue buff, which I also want to secure. Oh, we got it.
Someone wants us to give them leaks. Unfortunately, I do not have any leaks for you today.
It's okay, Shin Kaigen leaked many a thing last time.
It's all good. We might be able to go for Ghost Wing. They're all on the upper side of the map.
Let's do it. Potatoes.
Unless we are going to go for a fight here.
This
Catherine's
is...
doing a split push, so this might be a good opportunity for us to
We're
fight.
fighting. Let's do it.
Yep. So let's see if we can take this fight, since we do have them outnumbered. So yeah, that was actually really good for us. You definitely want to take fights when you have numbers up on your opponent, and that is definitely the danger of split pushing, as effective as it may be. Yeah, let's go for the Black Claw potentially. Wait, everyone left. No!
Unfortunately, I ran out of mana.
That is okay. Yeah, sure, let's start it up. Why not? Okay, I'm not gonna start it up. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Just kidding. Yeah, there might be some issue with the stream. We'll take a look at it after today. We are trying to record a DVR of it, so that might be one of the reasons why the machine itself might be having a couple issues. We'll look into addressing that. Alright.
We don't have vision on the Black Claw.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty unlikely for us to add a fourth ability to the game. It might happen in the future, but I would not count on it. Alright, that's a huge wave mid, so we should probably clear that out.
Yep. Who's back up? Try to secure this one.
Oh, they have gotten it.
Oh, unfortunate.
But monies. Alright.
Oh no, we're losing people.
That's unfortunate.
Oh jeez, I got pulled.
That was not the most useful Crucible on my end, but hey, whatever.
It's alright. It was the thought that counts.
I thought about it. Didn't do much counting.
Oh, we don't talk about that one. I'm gonna try to zap this Ringo. He's been zapped. Whoa. Unfortunately, they have just way too much damage on their team.
Interesting.
They're trying to take the Black Claw.
They
Try
are.
to ult them off of it.
I got it!
Oh my god!
I got
That's
it!
the
Oh
god
no!
himself.
It was worth. Hey, you better win this fight.
Oh, I'm
you're
dead. The portal is too strong.
It was worth. It was worth.
We'll get bottom turret and probably a mid turret for that, so
Yep.
it's not the
Maybe
worst.
not the mid turret, but we'll see.
It'll probably be the mid turret. Come on, dragon.
Will you be adding clothes to the game? My hero looks with only a hat. Maybe boots in the future. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of like an equipment system, so maybe in the future we'll add more things. Oh no, one more hit would have done it. But we were able to get 2 turrets almost off of that, so pretty good trade for us. Gives us a little bit more opportunity to pressure the map a little bit. Yeah, so there's a pretty big wave top right now. Gonna go for that. Whoop. I'm bad at getting last hits. No.
Okay, I will help.
Looks like Idris might be having some connectivity issues, so hopefully he'll come back pretty soon.
Ow, these things hurt.
They do. It's okay, I'll
I
heal
just
you.
lost half my health to them.
That is true. Oh, there he is.
Is blue up or is blue stolen?
It's very possible that's stolen.
It's stolen.
But are they on Ghost Wing?
I'm going to ult for it. There's a jewel behind you.
It's true.
She also ulted me.
I just poked her a little bit. Uh-oh.
Oh jeez. Oh boy, that's no good. Oh! Whoa!
I'll save you,
Oh
friend.
jeez. Oh!
Well, you have not been saved, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
That was well played by the opposing team.
They caught us out with a...
They definitely caught us out. Oh, I'm super dead. No, goodbye, world.
Mercy. Oh jeez. They caught
That is
us.
a solid, solid gank on us.
It's a good heart engage.
Yep. I think if y'all do this? I question it. That barrier is pretty strong.
Oh, unfortunately we got aced.
It's all good. This was, we didn't want that not being aced anyway. Totally. So it does look like they're probably gonna finish ghosting off in short order. Unless your ult's up, in which case, nope.
My ult's up, let's do it! Aww.
It was close.
It's okay, I'm hitting people. Value.
It's true.
Oh no, they're stealing my blue. No.
So someone's asking about defense items and why we made changes on them. Would you like to talk a little about that?
So I guess defense items are kind of in the same vein with... Oh, joy. Oh, I'm taking the deeps. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead. I distract you with defense items. Haha, take that.
Oh, Zekin secretly playing for the other team.
Mwahaha.
So defensive items were changed so that, given that we made complete system changes to everything else in the game, we can't leave some items untouched because the systems are changing themselves.
Ooh.
Well, that was unfortunate.
Join me.
Well, it was a good effort.
It was a good effort. Unfortunately, we are kind of dead.
Yep.
Oh, can we get the kill though? We
Oh,
got
we
the
got
kill.
the
It was
bingo.
worth. It was super worth. 10 out of 10. You tweak the mains a little bit. It's a little bit too hard to last hit sometimes. Yeah, I mean it definitely can be a little bit tough to last hit at the moment, and that's something we will take a very close look at. That being said, we want to make sure that Last hitting is a pretty important skill, and being able to master that is definitely a big part of being like improving yourself at Vainglory.
Yeah, so one of the things is that you might have to actually use skills to last hit under turret now. So it's not like, oh, it's under turret, you're now just going to get all of these minions for free.
Yep.
So you'll have to see how much damage the tower is doing to the minions, which will always be a set amount, and then kind of play around that.
Right. Yeah, basically it's going to be a percentage of the minion health remaining, and while it might not always set to like a super low amount of health, you kind of have to like kind of prep the minion in response to like, okay, the turret's gonna hit it once, you're gonna hit it once, and if you hit it again before the turret hits it again, then you'll get the last hit. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little bit tricky for you.
Yeah.
Who would you say is the best hero? I don't think there's particularly a best hero. There's a lot of heroes that are powerful in different situations. As for what your best hero is, it's kind of up to you and what types of heroes you're good at. What's the new meta? It's still playing out, but for the most part, it's definitely gonna be the captain will be hanging around mid a little bit more. It's gonna be a little bit tougher to rotate out of middle of the lanes because lane mains are coming a little bit quicker. In addition to being less tank oriented, tanks are still effective, but not like the end all be all.
Yeah, I mean you could see that game where Finn, one of the tankiest heroes in the game, wasn't invincible.
Right.
You can actually chunk them down. It won't be fast, but you'll chunk them down over a little bit of time.
Right, right. Alright, so that's probably going to end the stream for today. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us. Post on Reddit, shoot like a Twitter message or something. Or, just chat with us on various social medias. But for now, that's it for today. If you guys have any last questions, I'm going to give you like a minute before we like head out. So ask your questions right now. Go watch that chat.
Watching it real hard.
Watching that chat. I'm watching it. Watching it very closely.
Good game.
GG.
Good game
Yeah, definitely GG. Yeah, sorry. We're probably calling it. As for new skins, they will be they'll be releasing over the next couple weeks. I don't know the exact dates of them, but yeah. Why do you guys never send any messages in streams in chat? I'm not sure I understand the question. Why do you guys never send any messages in streams in chat?
Well, if it means what I think it means.
Oh, it's because we don't chat in the stream chat.
Yeah, I would assume it's because we're answering through the video.
So, I would love to show you this current setup, but there's a keyboard right here, a computer right here, and another computer right here. So I can't really reach across like everything to type it out right now, and that's kind of why. Oh, why do we never say hi in his stream?
Oh.
Alright, we should say hi in his stream. I'm like lurking around your stream a lot, so I will say hi next time.
I think I've said hi like once maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll say hi next time.
Next time.
Fair enough, fair enough. Is there a way to incorporate joystick and touch at the same time? I think it sort of does right now, but yeah, I think it's something we could look into. It's definitely doable. Yeah. Sounds good.
Yep, sounds good.
Alright. Thank you guys for joining us today. This was the first stream since the 3.8 update, and we're going to be very excited to see how the meta plays out over the next couple of weeks. And we will make adjustments as necessary, so thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye-bye. I'm looking at the stream right now. Wait. Alright. Bye-bye. I realize we have a stream is starting image, and we don't have a stream is ending, so I'm just going to turn off the stream. See ya.
Stream is ended.